Okay, so my mother just heard Pearl Jam playing The Fixer, which is off their last album. I probably should have picked something from 20 years ago, but I'm just curious to see what you think.
Okay, it's funny that he would say that. I truly don't know who he's playing, but my first instinct with this one was it sounded like a really professional band. Like I got a sense of they're professional and they sounded good. Lyrics were good. I wasn't bored. I liked the lyrics a lot. I liked the music. It just sounded professional. So then, of course, when he said Pearl Jam, I said, well, that's why it sounded professional. Again, I think I only know one song by them I heard years and years ago on the radio, something about Don't Call Me Daughter or something like that. That's the only thing I know about Pearl Jam, but that come across as professional when he played it, so that's my sense of that. That's all I can say about that.
When you say professional, do you mean the quality of the recording?
Yeah, the quality of the recording, but the quality of the music too, and the singing and the lyrics. It just came across.
So the reason I picked them to have you listen to is because when the Doors were inducted into the Hall of Fame, they had him sing in place of Jim Morrison. So with that in mind...
With that in mind, oh my...
I know you're a big fan of the Doors.
Shame. Jim Morrison had a voice like... I mean, he was the only one that I have to say had a beautiful, perfect voice, but was still good, because sometimes really perfect, beautiful voices don't appeal to you. Like, there's so many that have, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They're different voices. Their voices are character to their voice. Jim Morrison's voice was awesome. Loved the Doors. Loved the Doors. Loved them way back, way back. I listened to Soul Kitchen, Break On Through, Light My Fire when I was like 13, over and over and over again. Loved them. And Marky showed me a documentary not too long ago about the Doors, and my God, I was just so into it. And he was so young, and I didn't do an autopsy, and I'm bummed. But I love him, and I would have not picked the guy from Pearl Jam to try to sing like Jim. But who the hell could you get to sing like Jim except Jim? But he's in the bathtub in France. They're not going to be getting him to sing anymore. But I love the Doors. They were ahead of their time. I can still listen to them. They never bore me. I can listen to them all the time.
Do you think people will remember the Doors in like 100 years?
Oh, yes. And if they don't, they're very stupid.
Do you think they'll remember Pearl Jam in 100 years?
Maybe not so much. I hope they do for their sake, but not. The Doors were before their time. I mean, they were a band that was a real band that they didn't put together. They were together. They made themselves together. And they started in a garage like the old days. And they got on the radio and everybody loved them. And it's not like how they make bands now. And you know what I mean, Mark? How they throw people together and call it a band. The Doors were one of the real ones from back in my day. And they're still good now.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to get... I'm Homer.
Okay, so 1 to 5 stars on the...
Oh, for the Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
Oh, well, since they're Pearl Jam, I guess I gotta give them 4.
Okay. We'll go to the next one then.